So to replace your rechargeable battery in your laptop, if you have an HP Pavilion 15 series like I do, maybe yours will look like this on the inside. I'll show you what mine looks like on the outside and how to replace the battery. All right, so we've turned it over so we can access the screws. There are 5 visible screws, and we're going to remove all of those with just an appropriately sized Phillips screwdriver. But there are also going to be other screws inside. It may be helpful to have a set that has various sizes and shapes, just in case. Okay, there are also screws that are going to help us access underneath each of these rubber pads in the corners. So these 2 short black screws are for the hinge portion, and this short silver is for the lower portion. This is a magnetic strip. We've covered it with masking tape so we can label what each of these are. These were the 3 that came off of the back. These 2 were from the front edge of the back. These were the hinges. We're going to be adding some more here. And then there was the other rubber pads we removed that just have a single screw, and those are here. So label them so that you'll remember, and you can see we've got a lot of space for more screws as they're needed. Okay, next is remove this disk drive, but actually I had to turn the computer back on for just a moment so that it would open the disk drive, and now we can remove it. So you might want to do that before you start this process of removing screws. Okay, now this is the back we just took all the screws out of, and we have the disk drive out. Now this seam is the seam that we're going to split open, and I'm using my thumbnail to get in there because it's the thinnest thing I have, and it's just barely strong enough to do it. We do have this other spatula to, once it's wide enough, to get in there a little better. So we're going to very gently scoot across. Okay, so you just have to take your time, work your way around the seam. The corners by these single screws under the rubber pads are the toughest. You keep working it. If you get the rest of it loose, then you can kind of break it free this way. The other trouble spot is over here. This is a very thin strip, but it will pop up with just a little more pressure. So we've gotten this completely free and clear now. Okay, next and most important is remove the battery. And we can do that by just unscrewing in 3 or 4 places. And on mine, there's battery screw here, and also at the top, here and here. Okay, we're lifting this out and pulling forward slightly. See these pins coming out just like an electrical plug. And this would also be how you would replace your battery in this computer.